Hey guys, it's Miranda here at Sunshine and Grace, where I make beautiful things for life sown in sunshine and grown in grace. Today we are making these adorable little accordion fold labels that are attached with an adorable little string, and they just kind of fold out. So these are a little more in depth than what we have been doing lately. They have a lot more cutting to do, and you have to perforate them or score them to get it lined up right, but y'all bear with me on that, okay? This is for a swap that I'm doing, but I wanted to go ahead and film it for a video too. I have you guys, I think, in the right spot now to where I can actually keep you in frame, because I tend to creep back towards myself, and you know, I like to work close to me, and you see you had to be out there, so we're good. All right. We're going to get this started. What you are going to need is some cardstock type stuff. This is just pretty thick, decent cardstock. And some kind of a printed collage type paper. We are using this gorgeousness. I absolutely love that. All right. And I have the dimensions written down so that we can see them as we go. We're going to go ahead and cut both pieces first. I do have a few pieces left over from the first one, so of the little background pieces, you'll know what I mean here in a minute, but they're laying over here to the side. All right, I may end up having to use them. Okay, the first piece, the background, needs to be 3 inches wide. So we are just measuring on our cutter doodad 3 inches. I struggle with this thing. There. Okay. 3 inches. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Then the background, or the pretty papers to go on top of that, need to be 2 3/4 inch wide. And then we'll do the next part. Okay, so 2 3/4. It's right there. Make sure you're actually, 2 1/2. Dang it. Okay, 2 3/4. Oh, why isn't that lining up? Is there something? Yeah, something pushing it. Okay, there we go. All right, now we got that. Okay. This came with a scoring blade, and that's what we're going to use for the next part, because it will actually be faster than me trying to use that scoreboard. Okay, so for your base, your big piece, you need to do 3 inches wide by 1 1/2 inch segments. So we're going to score it right there. Then 3 inches. Then 4 1/2. And then 6 inches. And then my thing runs out of space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can see that. And I can. So I'm just going to take that line where I scored it right here. And I'm going to line it up on 1 1/2 score. Do the same here. 1 1/2. Score, and do the same again, 1 1/2 and score. Okay, there, that's all scored. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to fold the first one backwards. Make sure your edges line up and crease it a bit. Then you're going to take and flip it and fold this one the other direction, so that it accordion folds. Try to get it lined up straight. Then flip it back and do the same thing. And try to get it straight. Flip it. Fold it. Luckily, we only have to do this one time, because I get annoyed with it. Really, I am not a accordion folder, but these are too cute not to do. So they're worth it. And one last time. Okay. That one's going to be a little too big. Well, come on, peeps. Fold, will you? Fold. The last one folded so neatly. Okay, that one's too long, and we don't need it anyways. We only need 7 tags or labels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to cut that one off or tear it. I actually like tearing it because it gives that jagged look. I like the look, okay? So that one's tore off. Okay, so we've got that base done. Now we're going to take and use a corner rounder. So we're just going to take and use the middle one and punch some corners here so that they're rounded off. They'll look just as good as if they were rectangled off or angle cut. Okay, and then from here on you can double your corners so that you can punch them quicker. And then you'll come back through the other direction and get the rest of them. Don't do what I just did and confuse yourself a little bit. I know it's easy for me to do, but I know y'all are better at that than I am. Not doing that, I mean. Yeah. So, how is everyone? I hope you guys are absolutely doing awesome. I am behind on this video, I know that, but yesterday was kind of busy and I had to go to the store for the first time. I have not been out of my house other than to go to the doctor in almost 3 weeks. So I did get to go to the store yesterday, which was exhausting, not gonna lie. I was asleep by 10:30. Because that's the first time. I mean, like, stores are crowded and people are not nice to you. And yeah, so walking around in that boot was a little difficult. But I got it done. And okay, now we're going to set that to the side for a minute. And we're going to finish the rest of it. We're going to take our scoreboard paper out, score thing. This goes over here. Put it back in this box. And we're going to grab the other paper. But yeah, I got the shopping done. And then I get to go for the actual monthly groceries. This was just taking my son to get his groceries for his week. Because he has to buy them every week. Because he's like that. You know, bougie. But, okay. So this is the 2 3/4 strip. You want to cut strips that are 1 1/4 of an inch. So on my thing here, I'm trying to move some stuff so I can get this further up. Okay. On my board, 1 1/4, this line right here, this dark line, that's 1 inch and that's 1 1/4. So that's what I'm going to use to cut with. I'll just kiss it right up to it, cut. Kiss it right up to it and cut. Okay, that should be 14 right there of these. Let's count and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we put those to the side. Push those back out of the way because we decided not to use them. And we're going to round the corners on all of these using our corner thing. You can do about 3 of them at a time in that punch. So I'm just going to grab little chunks of them and start rounding. They kind of line themselves up so you don't have to worry about it too much in the punch thing, which is kind of nice. Makes it go a little quicker. We're going to ink these. On my first one, you can see I used brown. But on this, I've got this blue, and I kind of wanted to use it. So, you know me, I use straight from the ink pad because I like it. For the background, you want to fold it keep it folded up. This just makes it quicker. And then just cheater ink it. Okay, so that's the background ink, both sides, because you're going to put pieces on both sides. Now, you've got these 14 little bad boys here. And again, you want to stack them together like this and cheater ink them. Because you really do not want it to be super inked. You just want a little definition. So what I do is I just kind of work a stack together like that and go over. And then you can do each individual one just a little bit if you need to, but it saves you a lot of time. Makes it go a little quicker. So then I'll take and look at each one and see if there's any area that like really needs a hit, but most of them usually don't. Some you'll have that didn't get much, where you may just want to give a little pop too. Like this one where it's a little on the blander side, I'm going to hit it a little more. I chose this blue ink because the papers have a blue that runs through a lot of them, and I think it's kind of pretty. That's similar to this. You can see right there. I kind of liked it, and I thought the blue would be different. Kind of gives some pop. That's not my normal style. I've been trying to stretch my limits a little bit lately, because I feel like maybe I get a little too caught up in that whole shabby chic, grungy brown thing. But man, I love it. But I'm also finding that I love this. Like, I love this color. Kind of reminds me of cadet blue. And kind of like cadet blue and periwinkle mixed. So, yeah, just something a little different. Having fun. Because that's really what it's about, isn't it? Having fun and glorifying God while we do it by making something beautiful. Because we're created beings. He was the creator, and he made us with that creative spark to do the same. And I feel like that we all are at our height when we are using our creativity. It doesn't have to be making like paper crafts or whatever. Anything that you do that, inspires you to think outside the box and to grow and change and to do things that bring beauty into the world, whether it's, it doesn't matter what it is, anything that you find beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to put our tickets together. We're going to take and lay this thing out. This is the front side. It's got like the scratchiness to it. And I do not overthink the backgrounds here. I just try to make sure that my lettering goes one direction. So I want the letters to read like this. And then I'm just going to put a little glue down. If you have a glue stick, use a glue stick. I have not had a glue stick in a long time. Last time I bought them, they were not good. They were from the dollar store, and they were more like thinking putty than they were glue sticks. They didn't glue at all. And then just glue it down. Okay. And you can put 2 or 3 down before you do the next step, which is make sure that flower's the right way. The last time I glued one of the flowers upside down, it bugs me. Once you get 2 or 3 on, you can take and glue, use a glue spreader to kind of make them stick better. That'll smooth the glue out. You don't have to do that. I just found that for me it worked better. So every couple of ones you'll see me stop and do that. Okay. Now we want to build a background, but we want to put something on each one as a focal point. So what I'm going to use is stamps. Yeah, okay, there. Good. Okay. And I want to take and put a piece of paper behind the stamps. So we're going to pull, I've got some little tiny papers here. And like little, I'm jumbling everything here. Okay, I've got my stamps. Let me put my stamps away real quick so they don't get mixed up with other stuff. There's a piece of paper in there. Okay, they're put away. Now let's bring these papers over, and we're going to find a couple of papers that we can rip that would match the theme that we've got here. We don't want these little cards. Those are too thick. Okay, this piece would work. Okay, that air needs to kick on pretty soon because it's getting stuffy. That's weird, man. It just come on out of nowhere. It's like I'm sweating. Okay. That. Maybe use some vellum. Ooh, I think that's what we'll do. We'll do vellum. And we'll just pick 3 pieces because that'll give us enough to tear out. Okay, there we go. Okay, that goes over here. Now we're going to start with our vellum, and we're literally just going to rip. Not thinking about it, just doing it. And I'm going to use a smaller piece. You just need a tiny bit of glue. And then just kind of put it on somewhere that you like. Like that. And then we're going to take the back off of this. This is a sticker. And just kind of put it on there. If it overlaps a little, just try not to overlap the fold. But if it overlaps, it's okay. There. Okay, there's the front side, all done. Press your things down, make sure they're stuck. We do not need any more glue because on the back we are literally just stamping. We are keeping these little simple, but very beautiful. Okay, there's that. Flip it. I have already picked out my stamps, you guys. because it took me for, I had my stamps all picked out. What to do with them? Where'd they go? Where did, oh, come on, peeps. What do I do? There they are. Okay. It was like, I know they're laying there. I want to go with a botanical theme because the thing that we're doing is, it's botanical. That's the whole point. So we're going to take, we have a love. I'm going to put it here because it's big. And then I'll work the rest of them around it. So I have 3 words. Let's see. Let your dreams fly. That might work right there. Butterfly. Dreams would work good right there. Although I want it up high. Okay. And then we have 4 things of butterflies. I'm going to start with this big one here. Put this one here. I'm going to put those right there. And this one right here. That'll work, won't it? Actually, that might need to come up down. That goes up. That goes up. Okay. And that's going to come down. And that's going to go up. Okay. That's basically it. They're laid out sort of the way we want. We're going to get our Stays On ink. Have a sniff because it smells great. And then we're going to put our stamping block on our rubber stamp or whatever silicone stamp. We could actually flip those, but no, it's good. Ink it and stamp it. Take that one off and lay it to the side. Pick up your next one. And stamp it. Let your dreams fly. Pick up the next one. And stamp it. I love that stamp. Get the love stamp, which I also love. And stamp it. These are the BB Craft stamps that I've been using lately. I just kind of went for the middle on that because of how that stamp worked out. But you can see they're very, very nice stamps. Very well made. Do you hear those crows? There's a murder of crows out there. Butterfly wishes. I like that one. Okay. They're out there just hollering their heads off. All right. That's it. That is the bulk of the project done, you guys. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Turns out very cute. Simple, but cute. And then you're going to fold it up like this. That is the easiest way I found to do it. And then I just flip the next one. Go the same direction. And do the same thing. Now, before I started, I found this ribbon that I liked. Thought it matched the color scheme that I'm going for. So we're going to put that through. Got it. Okay, it's still going to be pretty in the end though, because that ribbon is pretty. The tickets are for labels are pretty. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm just being persnickety because I tend to do that. I'm leaving these a little looser. You could tie them tighter, but I kind of like the idea of it being loose so that you can kind of spread it apart without damaging your tickets. And just tie your bow and don't leave the thing behind, peeps. There. Okay, that is not a good bow. Now it's better. Okay, there you go. That is that. It's all finished. It's all cute. And I like it. If you want to make it look a little tighter, you can tie it tighter. We'll tie that one tight so you can see what it looks like tied tight. I left the other one a little loose. there you go. What do you guys think? I love them. I do think they're adorable. That is more of a persnickety project than I normally do, and I am aware of that, so that's why the video was a little fumbly and bumbly, because I don't usually do that much. I don't know. It's just a different style than what I normally do, but I still think they turned out absolutely beautiful. You can see there's the front side of that one. Okay, so leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Like I say, if you try this, tag me over on the socials. And I'm going to wrap it right there. So remember that Jesus loves you so much, he died for you. And if you don't know that, then hit me up and ask me. Comment, tag me, socials, whatever, DM me. I got you. We'll talk about it. We'll get you settled for all eternity right then and there. So you guys have a great day. We'll chat soon, okay? Grace and peace. Bye-bye.